Manufacturer BlueScope's Steel opened its 10th production plant in northwest China's Xi'an over the weekend. The company hopes to ramp up steel production in China even further. The facility, aimed at providing 120,000 tonnes of pre-engineered steel building frames, will be one of the largest steel plants in central and western China. It aims to produce energy savings and pollution reduction products to the premium market in China. The Xi'an factory itself is China's first industrial building to obtain a 3-star green rating, the highest environmental rating in the country. The 64 million Aussie dollar project is expected to employ up to 500 local workers. China is currently working to rid itself of industrial overcapacity and, of course, to reduce pollution. Well, BlueScope's CEO Paul O'Malley talked with our reporter Laura Luhr on how the firm plans to make China its global manufacturing hub. Take a look.
BlueScope has been operating in China for some 20 years, and this is your 10th plant. Can you tell us why you chose Xi'an rather than coastal cities as usual? Does it have anything to do with China's Western region development policy?
We kept coming back to Xi'an for 3 reasons. The first one was we were getting very good support from the Xi'an high-tech zone, so the availability of land, they're helping us to consider the development protocols. The second one is the logistics links out of Xi'an are very good. And the third one was we developed good relationships with local universities as a basis of hiring smart graduates in engineering, IT, design. So all of those 3 together focused us on in Xi'an. There is a fourth. It's also a very pretty city with a lot of history.
What's your projected return for your Xi'an facility? How much would it contribute to your sales? And in fact, how much does China contribute to your overall bottom line?
So 2 years ago, China was our most profitable country. This last 12 months has been a bit difficult. With the credit slowdown and some of the changes in policies, we've seen building activity a little bit softer. But I expect that the China business will increasingly represent 10 to 15% of our business. But in the last few years, it's been better than that.
So where does China stand in your global strategy in the next 5 years?
Our whole strategy is to be able to provide multinational clients a consistent, high-quality building, regardless of which country they build in. So a US company from our Guangzhou manufacturing plant have built a really good factory in Nigeria. In the next 5 years, we expect to double the revenues from this building solutions business, and China will be absolutely at the core of that strategy.
Is the demand for green buildings here in China high?
I'd actually tell you today at the moment it's very low. We need to change the way people think about their buildings, and the reason for building this facility in Xi'an and getting our customers here is to make them realise how good green buildings can be. And with the government policies and what I see as a green boom coming, we think we're actually at the forefront of being able to meet customers' demand. But I would say that we're in the early days of that demand.
Your Chinese counterparts are very quick learners and they're catching up very fast. How do you deal with competition and how do you secure your #1 position in the world?
You're absolutely right. China is one of the most competitive markets in the world, but we're seeing more Chinese companies wanting to buy from us. They like the way we operate. They like the way that we try and meet their needs before they realise they're those needs. But you can't sit still in business. You have to keep moving. And if we don't keep improving, we won't stay at the forefront of producing good buildings.
How long do you think it would take the Chinese companies to catch up?
Not long at all. But if more Chinese companies want to buy 3-star, there's more opportunity for ourselves and other suppliers to make 3-star buildings.